Hey guys, so as I am editing this video, I just noticed that I have no intro in it whatsoever and it just kinda looks bad, so I just wanted to make this quick. So the game is developed in Unreal Engine 5, and if you think that the gameplay kind of looks bare bones or the content is bare bones in this game, yeah, it is. It is definitely almost non-existent, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks just give it a time and it will come to something, you know, something we can call a game. Let's hope. Yeah, that's about it. Enjoy the video.
So I'm making my first game, right? I decided to go with this neat FPS tower defense thingy where you just stand in one place and kill enemies. I decided to go with this kind of quirky old school GoldenEye style aiming where you just move your crosshair across the screen. You'll be upgrading the base to your liking, and you'll also be taking care of your sort of family of robots. Kind of like the family in Papers, Please. Really the first Papers type game. Every NPC, including you, will be a robot. There will be a lot of mysteries and the story will just be totally and absolutely bonkers, right? Well, not right now. If you look at the game, it's just shooting, some meaningless systems that are still sick, but don't really work for this game in any way. Oh, and don't forget the pew pew sound. So I started working on this game like 3 weeks ago, right? And when you look at it now, this doesn't really seem like there's been 3 weeks of work done. So what happened here? Well, all the problems started in about day 3 of development. I was still experimenting and I tried to add movement to the game. So I did that and it was kind of fun, not gonna lie. So I thought to myself, okay, maybe I can turn this into some sort of a Metal Gear Solid 3-esque affair, you know? You add some sneaking, add a crocodile head, add some some compelling characters and bam. 10 out of 10, let's ship it, right? Well, no, actually. It was quite a big left here, if I'm being honest. This would mean developing a whole lot of levels and reworking the game to something it was never supposed to be. So in the last 2 days, I just decided to yeet most of what I've done and just focus on the core gameplay loops. But this shit that I did is kind of interesting and I like it. So I'ma talk about it for a little. After figuring out how the aiming would exactly work in this game, I had a problem. The gun would just wobble in players' face if they were aiming because it was just too close to the camera, and I was implementing camera shake while moving. So, it was time to boot up good old Google and find a solution. I eventually did find this excellent post on Unreal Engine forums, a link in the description, and basically what it says is, you attach this thingy to that thingy and you're done. Great. Next, I've had quite a big plan for how the gameplay would look in this game. I was heavily inspired by the Metal Gear Solid series, especially the third game. I just wanted this slick way of moving on the ledges like Snake does on the branches of trees. I like this feature quite a bit, but I just couldn't find myself using it in the game if I'm being totally honest. I was imagining some kind of elaborate structure of tree branches that you could move across and remain completely undetected. So I programmed the whole goddamn thing in the game, and would you look at that, looks like a charm. I mean, you can't probably see what's going on here, but trust me, this set of hands can handle any kind of ledge now. What I decided to go with was this simple system where your movement direction would just slightly shift towards the ledge or the platform that you were standing on, so that you would never fall off the edge unless you really wanted to. So basically what we do here is just we trace down. If we hit something, we don't do anything on this side, we repeat on the other side. If we don't hit anything, we trace to the wall, towards the player. Once we hit, we save this normal, we then later use it as a plane. And we project this player's input vector onto that plane, which gives us this direction that we're supposed to go along the ledge, right? This works also on the other side if you're going backwards because, you know, programming works. And yeah, that's about it. Bye guys. So I did all this stuff, right? Then I added this turret here, added some new pew pew sounds, tutorial in the description, and I called it a day. I had another project in mind. Since I'm graduating, I've got to make a project for that, and so I decided to go with something simple. Okay, so you have a car, you put on some guns, some blades, you had a bunch of enemies, bam, you have a first car type game. So I worked on the game for like 2 goddamn weeks, and then it just straight up didn't work. Then I decided, screw it, this pew pew game is gonna be my commercial project and my graduation project. So I added grenades, I have a dialogue implementation and bunch more stuff in this thing, and yeah, that's about it for now. I've done quite a big mistake so far while developing this game. Let's hope that I'll steer clear from that in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to give you guys content and updates frequently, since I have this graduation stuff and development also takes quite a bit of time. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, make a comment, like the video, or all of the above. It makes me feel good, you may get a cramp in your finger, that's cool, and YouTube promotes my videos more, giving me the extra motivation to upload more often. So with all that said, live well, live good, and see you in the next one.